Hi guys, this is Aaron. This is the one and only expert dating coach Annabella Rose, and today we'll be talking about signs your insecurities are affecting your dating life. Before we start, please click that cheeky subscribe button and turn on the notifications, as there will be many more videos will be coming in your way. Gentlemen, we are all human. We all therefore struggle with insecurities of different magnitudes, even the most confident of us. Accepting these insecurities is something none of us wants to do, let alone work through. To lead a happy and healthy life, accepting and learning how to live with your insecurities is vital. Gentlemen, when not taken good care of, these insecurities can have adverse effects on many areas of your life, including your love life and even your self-esteem. It is pretty much why it is essential to know how your insecurities affect your relationship, to telltale signs you are supposed to look out.
When your thoughts become actions, it all begins to break down. It is natural to be somewhat insecure, maybe paranoid and a little bit jealous. That's the reason why we're all naturally kind of possessive sometimes, even when we don't mean to be. We can think of all sorts of things, but that rarely affects our decisions and our actions. It does, however, change when you're acting upon your insecurities. In other words, if your uncertainties cause you to have a negative thought, which then escalates to an adverse action, then your relationship is going to be on the receiving end of your insecurities. Here are some of the ways through which this might manifest.
Gentlemen, you have trouble trusting your partner. Every healthy relationship thrives on trust. It's a fundamental part of every relationship. However, when your insecurities prevent you from fully trusting your partners, then it moves a natural paranoia and jealousy to another level where you become emotionally closed off to them. It automatically stunts your relationship. You will hold back a lot emotionally when you don't actually trust someone because you don't want to get hurt in the long run. Putting a limit to the amount of emotional intimacy affects your relationship on many levels.
What you might do as well is compare yourself to your partner's exes. Now, while it's natural to want to know who your partner was with before you came along, you will generally want to know your lover's past before you were together. However, if you're constantly revisiting their past and comparing yourself to the men that she had before you, it only shows that your insecurities are getting in the way and affecting your current relationship. The best way to know if this is happening, if you're soul searching to find whether you are always worrying that you don't measure up to the men that your lover's had in her past. Even a girl who loves you to bits will soon grow so tired of you if you keep up that negativity.
Your act on your negative thoughts. Negative thoughts cross our minds from time to time. However, if you are continually bringing yourself down with the negative thoughts, you will soon believe the ideas through internalizing them, which will, gentlemen, then manifest in your action. And it will goes without saying that when these negative thoughts start manifesting, then your relationship will suffer. For example, if you frequently think that you are not good enough, soon enough, pretty much like you will feel exactly that. Your partner and ultimately your relationship will be affected by this.
You read too much into anything your partner does or what your partner says. Another visible sign that your insecurities are influencing your relationship is when you overthink and blow things out of proportion with everything your lover says or does. Now, this manifests in various ways. You might find yourself always seeing as if your partner is always thinking the worst of you. You may also assume that your partner is still hooked up on their ex, and therefore you're always finding a way to try and prove it by going through their calls and their text messages. In a nutshell, you read into what your partner says or does in ways that reinforce your insecurities, and that is not a good move.
Your partner always has to reassure you. The fifth way to evaluate whether your insecurities are taking a toll on your relationship is if your lover always has to reassure you of her love for you, that her exes are in her past, that she doesn't love anyone else, and or that you are enough for her. Well, being reassured once in a while rubs us well, but if you have to be encouraged every single time, then your insecurities have gotten to your head and are on the verge of wrecking your relationship.
And Ray, earlier you mentioned that we all struggle with various insecurities. Everyone, and maybe once in a while. Now, however, having to put up with a person who is so taken up by their insecurities is extremely difficult and also very draining. The last thing that you should want to do is be such a burden to someone who loves you and you love them. Since we're all struggling with our insecurities, you are not any more significant or insignificant than anyone else. Gents, that is all from us today. Please check out the online confidence booster by clicking on the link in the description box or clicking on the card above. It's going to take you to the page. Now, this confidence booster is an 8-step program designed to provide you with all the tools that you need to take your confidence to the next level. It's over 9 hours of training videos with PDF exercises and unlimited access to provide you with all the materials that you need to move your confidence game to the next level. Now, me and Emre really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I, of course, have been Annabella Rose. This handsome chap is the CEO and dating coach of Karma Lifestyles, and we will see you next time.